Hey guys, how you guys doing today? I'm here to talk about Oregon Department of Corrections, which in my book is Oregon Department of Corruption, and we're going to talk a little bit about of the system in and out of the system. I've got 16 years under my belt in prison. I'm not proud of that by any means. I lost my father to lung cancer while I was locked up. I lost growing up, my daughter growing up, 15 years. Um, I've lost a lot of things. I've lost family. I've lost friends. I lost out on me getting my shit together earlier on in life. But one thing I didn't lose out on is meeting Kimberly Ann Dawson, which is my girlfriend and going to be my wife someday if she ever marries me. But I'm not here to talk about that today. I'm here to talk about ODOC and how they say that they're there to rehabilitate inmates and help them out to further, being a part of society, which is bullshit. Because me going in the system, all they want to do with me was lock me up, and that's what they want to do with all inmates is lock you up. They don't care about programs. They don't care about any of that bullshit. All they want to do is lock you up and throw away the key. It's like they're putting a G.I. Joe on the shelf until a release date. That's pretty much it. And it's sad to say that, but it's true. And there's corruption on the inside of DOC. I'm not sure if you guys know about, there was Oregon Department of Corrections director that was murdered about over 15 years ago. And there's rumors that he was possibly murdered by another person that was higher up in ODOC that was going to, that was trying to take his job. And he set up ex-inmate to have murdered him, which is not true. And the inmate that's locked up on the murder right now for killing the Oregon Department of Corrections official is actually in prison in Arizona because they don't want to house him in Oregon because he speaks up about what really happened. Not only that, how ODOC is corrupt is they had OCI, which is Oregon Corrections Industries. They had their employees saying that they're making furniture at OSP and other facilities for the Oregon Department of Corrections Dome Building, which is in Salem. And what they were really doing was they were pocketing the money and not even sending the facilities where they made the desks and drawers and all bunch of wood shit that they built for them. They weren't sending them the merchandise, they were pocketing the money. And that was part of the director covering shit up too, ODOC's current director. And I believe it's Colleen Peterson right now. If not, she's always been dirty too. I was at Two Rivers Correctional Facility in 2008 and 2009 and 10, and when I was working in the kitchen warehouse, the kitchen manager was ordering bananas and other foods and having it sent to his wife's business, another restaurant, and the inmates didn't see none of that. And besides that, when I worked in the meat room at the prison, it says on the box, not for human consumption, which was just bottom feeder fish that they were feeding the inmates, which is bullshit. I could go on and on about ODOC and how corrupt they are. I'm not here to be against them because I was locked up. I'm not one of those type of dudes that says, oh, I got locked up for this reason or because of this or that, and I didn't have a good life. That's not why I got locked up. I got locked up because of my own choices, but that doesn't mean ODOC has to, try to fuck everybody and make them worse than they are. Because you take some 18-year-old kid and you send him to prison for the first time, and he comes out looking like a gang member, being a gang member, whatever. That's not how you rehabilitate people. How you rehabilitate people is you send them to a drug program at first. And you don't just lock them up automatically. You see if they can do outpatient. If they can't do outpatient, then put them in inpatient. You know what I mean? Give them a chance, though. Don't just fucking lock them up and throw away the key. This Measure 11 bullshit, it's bullshit. ODOC's bullshit. It's corrupt. You can go on and on and on about ODOC or other correctional facilities or agencies or whatever. And my girlfriend has the TV totally turned up right now because she doesn't want to hear me, but it's okay. I still love her. But another point that I want to get across to everybody right now is about Oregon Department of Corrections. They say that they're there to help you. The cops, all they do is they do their job, you know what I mean? They make sure nobody's fucking or fighting or whatever. Other than that, people do their time and that's it. That's what they're supposed to do. But they don't help people out in any way whatsoever. The correctional institutional counselors, I won't put any of them on blast at Two Rivers, but I will say right now that they don't help you out. They see you for your every 6-month review, and then after that, you know, they just sit down with you, go, oh, how you doing? You know, you taking your classes? You doing this? Oh, okay, thank you. Any way we could further keep you away from your family, we could send you out east, you know, instead of OSCI or OSP to where you could visit your family. We'll send you to Snake River where you're over 400 miles away where your family can't come see you, you know. There's many things whatsoever. One thing that has been good for Oregon Department of Corrections is Telmate. They do a kiosk program to where it's like Skype. You can visit your friends and family through Skype, which is cool. They have emails, whatever, shit like that. That, you know, better communication. Hey, babe, nice butt. Anyways, I just had to throw that out there just to mess with her. I love her to death. That's my girlfriend. Anyways, yeah, and the messed up part about Oregon Department of Corrections is I don't know if it's because of community colleges or anything like that, but you can't get FAFSA through when you're locked up and go to college. You have to pay for your college courses, which I think should be changed also, because there's a lot of inmates that don't have the money and the funds. And, you know, what's there better to do than take a couple college courses and further educate your mind and get your head straight, you know what I mean? I wish I could have did that because I would have got an associate's degree doing something else. But right now, I'm just trying to do the best I can to stay out of prison and everything else. Let's talk about Marion County Parole and Probation. Yeah, let's talk about them for a minute. Hopefully I don't get violated for this video. I doubt it. But when I was incarcerated at Two Rivers, I caught my case out of Washington County Jail, Washington County, Tualatin, Beaverton, Hillsborough. I had a residence set up for me there and everything, and I tried to get my parole switched because they said for some reason, because my parole wasn't up in Marion County, they wanted me to go back to Marion County, and I've been in and out of prison 3 different times for Marion County. You know, the biggest mess city in the state of Oregon, probably in the country. And I have more friends and enemies and this and that and everything else there. All negativity people to where I would, you know, go back to using drugs and committing crimes and whatever. But bless my PO's heart, he's letting me stay in a different city, not in Marion County. And I'm doing the best I can and trying to stay out of trouble. And I'm doing pretty good at that. But I think it's ridiculous how if you have an address set up in one county, and that's not the county you're supposed to parole to, but if you have an address there and you don't have an address in Marion County, then you still have to go to that same county no matter what. They'll make you go to the mission or whatever. In 2012, I got out of prison and I was trying to get my parole switched from Marion County to, in fact, I believe it was Washington County again. And they said, no, you can go parole to the mission. And I said, parole to the mission? I'm not going to go where drunks and druggies go at night just to sleep, and during the day they go out and get high and shit. The only reason why they go in there at night is so they don't get arrested from the street. I'm not that type of person. I'm not going to go stay at a mission or anything like that. I'll stay anywhere else but a mission. That concludes our video for today. If I get more viewers on this and they like it, then I'll show you guys a little bit more about Oregon Department of Corruption, which is corrections also. If you want to contact me, you can contact me at jakesinnett288@gmail.com. And that concludes our viewing for this afternoon. Have a good night, guys. Thank you.